The fog is not thick, but I cannot see the sea from the cliff top. The waves make a constant rushing sound out of the stillness. Moisture drips from the bushes and trees. The street lamp glow is absorbed into the mist, which makes an artificial seeming layer beneath the trees, like a cheap movie effect. It's not cold and the air is calm. The sky lightens and a robin sings from a cliff-top bush. Whatever the time of day or night, whatever time of the year, there's always a robin singing.
Hello, I'm Peter John Cooper. Although there are still some warm afternoons up here on the cliff top, the mornings and evenings are chilly. The regular characters we see begin to drift away with the birds. Today's story comes from the same inspiration as the last one. It's an amalgamation of several of the stories of our summer visitors. It's called Counting Up. Yeah, and then I'm cold. I'm waking up on the grass. It's dry where I'm lying, but if I don't move now, I'll have to stay here all day. Muscle's not working. Better get on, though. Go and get one. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like it up here. Yeah, sometimes I hate it up here. Sun coming up over there by the pier and the sea. And then bloody gulls. Still, I'll go and get one. Deserve it. I saw that woman again. In a brown coat. Collar turned up, walking away. She didn't say anything. I went round to the shop and catched a fag off someone. Sophia was there and she bought me a can. Said she'd had a good night. Went back and lay on the grass and began counting. I used to count a lot. I don't do it so much now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 60 seconds in a minute. 60 minutes in an hour. So when I get to 3,600, that's an hour gone by. Sometimes, if I've got a few butt ends and some papers, I'll say, I'll wait till I've got to 3,601 or 3,599 before I start rolling it. That adds on another 5 minutes. Another 300 count as I smoke it if I'm not careful. Yeah, I don't count so much anymore. I lie here with my can. Won't open it yet. Just let the sun play on my eyelids. Listen to the sea and the gulls. Maybe I'll dream. Maybe I'll see a woman in a brown coat with the collar turned up. I ought to say something, but I don't. My mouth is all dry. Then I wake up. Getting cold. Can't stay here another winter. I need to get back to Oz. Get the money I'm owed. That'll set me up. It's 15,201 clicks to Oz in a straight line. My pace is 70 centimetres, so that would be 21,716 paces. Don't worry, I've worked it out before. I've worked with engineers, men whose lives were numbers. I know how to do these things in my head. Mind you, that's not allowing for mountain ranges and sea and war zones I'd have to walk round. Double that, 43,500, maybe even more. Allow 50,000. Well, 500,000 if you want. Not much, really. 500,000. I could do that if I had to. But I don't have to. Still, worth knowing. No, got that wrong. Yeah, it's 1,000 times that. Yeah, it's 1,000 times. Yeah, 25 million. Yeah, 25 million. Do that easy. As they say, the longest journey starts with a single step. Yeah. I ought to go for a piss. I don't go to the toilets because that's where the smackheads go, and they can be a bit, unreliable. So I walk until I can creep under a bush, then I carry on walking. If I do a complete circuit, that's 1,798 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I try not to count. I look at the sea. I'm very lucky to be here. I can stop and lean on the rail. People see me looking at the sea and they say, "Good morning." We all stop and look at the sea. It doesn't make any difference who looks at it. It's the same. The little waves rolling on the beach. I'm watching them. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I started walking straight out, that would be what? I'll get to Oz in a year? 2 years? 3 years? Not much, is it? Yes. Yeah, better keep walking here, though. I get stiff otherwise. I pass the toilets. Don't go in. The dealer with the bike is outside. I don't make eye contact. I don't want to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, until I'm right past. I get back to where I was. There's a girl nearby doing yoga. She's pretty, but I try not to make eye contact. Don't want her to think I'm, weird. It's just that this is where I sit, and she's come a bit close. I know it's getting to be autumn. I won't spend the winter here. I'm not that daft. This country is no good for the winter. I'll go back to Australia. Got money waiting for me there. Did 10 years of hard graft. 2 good tunnelling jobs. Got some pension owing. Yeah, I could live out there. I've got a residence permit, yeah. Got to get to Australia before it's winter. If I can find the money for the ticket. I'll walk round again, see if she goes. Don't want her to think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Morning! Lovely day, yeah, lucky to be here. The sea and so on. Morning, yes, hello. People up here are generally very civil. You get the odd 1 or 2. Oh, I've lost count now. Start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Best not to count. I'm reading this book. Bloke I was working with on the tunnels in Canberra gave it to me. It's about his time in the SAS out there. Big book, 498 pages. I'm up to 480. Only 18 to go. Yeah, I want to finish it before the weather breaks. Because I'm not spending another winter here. I'm going back to get that pension I'm owed. Yeah, just got to raise the airfare. I did a couple of jobs. Bloke building an extension put the foundations in wrong. Building inspector said he had to move them. All that concrete. He took me on to jackhammer it out. I can do that. That's what I was doing in Oz, tunnelling. 2 weeks it took me. Jesus, I was wrecked. Every muscle ached. But I did it, jackhammered every last bit. And then he'd taken off. Never seen again. He owes me for that 2 weeks' work. Yeah, then I did some painting and decorating. Another 2 weeks' work. Bloke converting a hotel for DHSS. He had me do the whole of the downstairs. Then he says, that's a lovely job. Cracking bit of painting. Come back next week and you can do the upstairs. I'll pay you both jobs at once. Never come back. I've got some friends. Yeah, we'll have to find him. But when I do, it'll put me on the right track for a flight. Sometimes Boz comes round and he's got a frisbee. We play with that for an hour or two. Helps to keep me fit. Gotta be fit in case another job comes up. I've been asking round. Doesn't seem to be a lot going. I've got £4, keep me going to the end of the week. It'll get me by. If I can catch a fag here or there, find some dog ends, get a can off somebody. Yeah, I don't shoplift. I could do, but I don't. And I don't need to because I've got all this money waiting for me in Oz. I'm not doing another winter here. 18 pages left to do, 50 lines to a page, finish it, and I'll be gone. I'll walk round again. See who's about. Might get a share of a sandwich or something. Might get away from all those... The woman in the brown coat. One day I'll find out what happened to her. I watched her going down the road. I stood on the gate and I watched her. She never looked back. Looked as though she was going to the shops, for a packet of fags or something. I say it's chilly today. Can't stay in England for another winter. Get back to Oz, get that pension I've earned. I'll read another couple of pages, have a walk round a bit, and I'll go and see that bloke that owes me for that digging. Maybe when I'm set up, got me pension, I'll find out what happened to her. Come back one day. Try and track her down. Yeah, in a couple of years. It was only 5 minutes to the corner shop. It's 10 minutes there and back and another 5 to get the fags. Say quarter of an hour. 20 minutes if she stopped to talk to somebody, although she never did. She just hurried along, coat collar turned up. 20 minutes I'll give her. That's 1,200 seconds. And if I count slowly whilst I swing on the gate, I'll see her coming back up the pavement. Collar of her brown coat turned up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, thank you for listening to that tale from the cliff edge. Do you count to while away the minutes and hours of your life? I know I've caught myself doing it. How long till the dentist calls you in, that sort of thing. Anyway, it's only 604,800 seconds before it's time for me to upload the next week's story. I hope you can wait. Why don't we count together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,